Hi Taurus, welcome to your love and relationship reading for the month of May. For those of you who are just now tuning in, these are generalized readings, so not everything in the reading may pertain to you. I like to start off with the reading for my singles and then I move into a reading for my couples. I am available to answer any questions and am available to do private readings. And for more information, or if you just have a question, shoot me an email at mantraflowtarot@gmail.com. So for the online spreads, I generally go through them kind of quickly. But for my private readings, I go very in depth. Okay, so let's get started. So it looks like you have gone through a difficult time, a time where, essentially you are left brokenhearted. Okay, that's the Three of Swords. We also have death. So this is what's covering you right now. This is the ability to start over. This is rebirth. This is the ability to pick yourself up and move forward. But what's crossing you right now is the moon. And this has to do with you really dwelling on the whys. How did this happen? And thinking about the pain and the hurt. But this is all part of the process of moving forward and healing, is processing these emotions and trying to figure out, exactly why it happened. And you want to do this so that you can always continue that forward momentum, because that's, essentially what we want to do, to encourage that positive karma into our life, because we're always growing. So with that said, the foundation of this situation is the Judgment card. It looks like you essentially had to make a decision. With relationships, things aren't always black and white. Things are very gray, but, you had a choice, a decision that you had to make. And I think essentially you made the decision to move forward as a result of something that happened that was very hurtful to you, that left you brokenhearted. The next card is the Seven of Pentacles, and this represents you in the recent past. This has to do with you not really feeling satisfied with the things around you. Although from the outside everything looked okay, but underneath there was a disconnect. You weren't satisfied. Your aspirations are the Magician, and this has to do with you already have an idea of the direction you want to take your life, and you have an idea of how you want to get there, but you're still working things out and trying to put the pieces together. This is also you understanding that, we create our own path. So the Six of Cups is you in the environment of the future, and this could indicate that there's an old love that is going to be making an entrance back into your life, and the overall outcome is the World, which is an indicator that this will be an abundant relationship. That I think that the reason for this relationship, this heartache that you're dealing with right now, had to happen so that this individual can come back into your life. Okay, so with that said, I am going to move into a reading for my couples. Sometimes this deck gets a little sticky. So the first card in the spread is the Chariot, and this represents what you're bringing into this relationship. I think that this relationship for you is where the two different aspects of your soul finally came together, where I think that a lot of times when we're in relationships, we have the relationship self, we have our independent self, and this was a way that you can finally come together, which I also think really symbolizes the connection that you guys have together, and essentially the finally coming together, so to speak. This is an old love that, has been in your life for quite some time. The next card is the Star, and this is where you are now in regards to the other person. You are very hopeful of this relationship and optimistic. This situation with you and your partner is something that just feels right. The Ace of Cups is what you're hoping to get from this relationship, and this is an indication of the deep emotion that you feel, and also in regards to all the different opportunities that are abundant for this relationship and all the different directions that you could take it. You two are very strong together. The next card is the Magician, and this represents what they're bringing into this relationship. I don't feel like your partner has a lot of experiences with relationships like this. However, he or she knows the direction that they want to take it in. They're just trying to figure out how to put all of the pieces together, and figuring that this person's still figuring things out. The next card is the High Priestess, and this is what they're getting out of it. Your partner is very deep and likes to really ponder, the deeper side of things, such as, spirituality, even death, and the whys of the whys, so to speak. And they spend a lot of time thinking about this relationship. However, one of the problems with, your partner is they have a hard time expressing things completely openly, and they like for you to figure things out on their own. And this would be a good time to lay all your cards out on the table, so to speak, to lay out all your wants and expectations. But by doing so, you're going to be expressing, the importance of communication, and also letting your partner know that, this is a safe space and he or she can open up to you. The next card is the Queen of Swords, and this is what they're hoping to experience with you. This is honesty, this is being raw, and also being very direct with what he or she wants, which is very interesting because your partner also has a hard time opening up as well. And I think it's because, they're still trying to figure things out. But, our experiences from our past also mold, how we are in our relationships. And I believe that this stems from a situation in the past. The next card is the Nine of Pentacles, and this indicates how you see your partner. And you see this person as being extremely independent, self-sufficient on their own. This isn't a relationship that your partner has to be in. It's a partnership that he or she wants to be in. The next card is the King of Cups, and this represents how your partner sees you. I think that there's a lot of mutual respect that you and your partner have for one another, and you both see each other as extremely independent and strong, which I think is one of the things that really connects you guys together, but also very deep. The outcome is the Six of Cups, and as you can see, there's children playing. This also touches on how this is an old love. This is a feeling that's been going on for a really long time, and a feeling that will continue to grow. So, with that said, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me at mantraflowtarot@gmail.com. Thanks, you guys.